Thrilled to be joined now by a guy I've talked to a few times back to my radio days, but it's been a while since I had him on TV. And talking about, you know him, you love him, the great Ice Cube, co-founder of the Big 3, and you got the championship coming up from the Bahamas. It's just an incredible year. And when you think about this, you've been doing this 4 years now. I mean, is this kind of culminating into an event that you're just so proud of that you couldn't even believe you were here even 4 years ago?
Oh yeah, it's amazing to have the attention, to have the participation. It's been amazing. It's a true look at it. If you build it, they will come. And I think we built a game that's fun to play and fun to watch. These guys love the competition and they love the camaraderie. And so it's just, it's been a perfect fit.
Yeah, I mean, and when you think about just, the past 2 years, has been the things you've had to deal with. I mean, I know every business has to deal with some of these things in the pandemic, but what have the challenges been like for you guys over really the past 2 years?
Just holding it together. Being able to make sure that we was ready to come out of the pandemic. Being out a year for a new league was, we took a hit without a doubt. And so we just needed to be cocked and ready for this year to be able to gain that momentum back. And let people know that, this is a league you can count on, and just, try to be better, even though we, was a year removed. I'm very proud of the league, the staff, coaches, and the players who got themselves ready and played a great season this year.
Yeah, and it's going to come down to the trilogy and the three-headed monsters. I kind of root for the three-headed monsters in a way, being here in Sacramento. Got Gary Payton, a Bay Area native, and even Reggie Evans. I mean, he's one of just so many kings that are in the Big 3, and we saw Dante Green win Most Improved Player. I mean, it's just fun to be able to still see these guys produce at a high level, even though it is 3-on-3 basketball. And now it's going to come down to this tournament. How do you just see this game going for you guys?
I see, both teams can play defense, so it's not going to be easy, especially in the paint, around the paint area. Never with Reggie Evans is it easy. But both teams got guys that can light it up. Kevin Murphy scored more than 20 points in every Big 3 game he's ever played in, 20 points or more. And you got Jared Jack, who has been just what the doctor ordered when it comes to trilogy. Triplets had been on, jumping on Joe Johnson back. Trilogy has been on Jared's back, and he's been coming through for him. So, man, you're gonna see a hard-nosed game tomorrow.
Yeah, no doubt. That's going to be so much fun. It's coming up Saturday. It's on CBS. From the Bahamas, how did the Bahamas was that kind of an attraction for a lot of these guys?
Without a doubt. We want to give guys incentives to play hard. Not only is it a money incentive, the winning team gets more than the losing team, from week to week, but to have an incentive like the Bahamas for our playoff teams, our Final Four, to be able to come here and, get like a paid vacation. They were really fighting to get here, and the guys that's here are really enjoying themselves. So it was, something that we wanted to use as an incentive for guys to play hard every week.
You are really the face of this Big 3, and I was wondering, because I reminded myself, this year being so fun, knowing that Boyz N the Hood came out 30 years ago. And I said, man, if I ever have a chance to talk to Cuban this year, I've got to talk to him about that. But I got to think, 30 years ago, could you even imagine yourself being in this position?
No, not at all. 30 years ago, I didn't even know that I could be an actor until the movie came out and people received it well. So, you know, to me, it's really all about, if you really look at my story, is, you know, taking advantage of the opportunities that present themselves. You know, one thing could always lead to another if you have the courage to give it a try, go through that door, you know, try things, challenge yourself. I never let the word hard deter me. You know, like people will say, "Man, that's hard. Oh, you can't do that.
Right.
That's hard."
Right.
You know, hard does not mean impossible, and hard doesn't mean it can't be done. Hard just means everybody don't have what it takes to do it. So I always felt like I did have what it takes. So um, I think that's, you know, the lesson to learn from looking at me and my journey.
Incredible. I mean, I wonder too, I mean, being that young kid 30 years ago, you know, just breaking into acting and also being, you know, you've already had cut your teeth in rapping and you know, phenomenal there. But is there anything now as we get older, you know, that the you today the young you might have whooped your ass today based off some things you do today that you just never would have pictured yourself doing?
Not really. You know, I think, you know, at the end of the day, you know, we all want opportunities to show what we got. When you get that opportunity, you got to use it. Like, I think the younger me would be, you know, full of questions for the older me, you know, on how you get there, what'd you do, what moves did you make, why did you do this, why did you do that? Not like, you know, to me, I haven't did anything that, you know, I wouldn't have done as a youngster. So it's just really about evolving, growing, allowing yourself to mature in ways, and not really regretting, you know, some of the decisions you made along the way.
That's well said. That's well said. I appreciate you joining us, Cube. I mean, I can't wait to see this championship game from the Bahamas and looking forward to actually seeing this thing swoop through Sacramento now that, you know, things are opening up again. I mean, it'll be great to see. We've had a couple stops and seen some people roll through. Kanye sitting courtside with you. I mean, I imagine I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall in that conversation.
Yeah, you know, Kanye is a good dude, and I'm glad he came through. You know, he's been a quiet supporter of the league, so it's cool to see him finally come through and enjoy a game. You know, when you see it in person, it's something else.
No, that's for sure, and hopefully Sacramento's on that list, maybe.
Yeah. You know, we definitely want to get there. You guys got a nice, beautiful arena that we'll love to fill up with Big 3 fans.
That's awesome. I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope this weekend goes off great, and we'll talk to you hopefully next year.
Without a doubt, man. Enjoy the championship.